You want to explain, please?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I guess I should. So my cause is Fuel Up to Play 60. Obviously, being an ambassador for them, and the importance of, just health and wellness and physical activity. Everything that you're trying to present to the younger generation and why it's so important to stay active. And so, Fuel Up to Play 60 is pretty important to me, and I'm glad, and I'm really blessed to have been able to work with them for the past couple of years. So.
Did you have a hand in designing those?
No, I didn't. I wish though. I think they're sweet. I like them a lot. I like the cow logo on the side. I'm a Chick-fil-A guy. I know it's not Chick-fil-A, but I like it. I like to think it's Chick-fil-A.
Why is it important to be involved with a cause like this?
So one more time.
Why is it important to be involved with a cause like this?
Yeah, I just think, one of the things that kind of hits home for me, just in terms of, Fuel Up is, I think in today's society, like it's so huge, like technology and things like that, like you don't see as many kids as being as active as maybe they should. And I remember growing up, like, I used to play until the streetlights came on and go over to my friend's house, or they would come over to my house, and we would just always be like active. And I know that's just one of the few things that Fuel Up to Play 60 kind of harps on, but just the importance of wellness and activity and making sure you're on top of your nutrition, both mentally and physically.
The NFL has strict rules about uniforms, what you can wear and what you can't wear, but this is something you can be artistic with. Why is this such a unique program that you can be artistic with something on the field where you won't get in trouble for it?
Yeah, well, I think, a lot of guys, like to be unique. They don't like to wear the same colored cleats, the same, even the same brands. Anything they can do to kind of branch out. And so, having a cause on top of that, I just think is, really cool. It's a special way to show your, what makes you unique, the kind of different, styles of, different colors and combinations that you like to do. And then on top of that, it's for a great cause. You're able to wear them, showcase them while you're playing, and then, donate them to the cause so you can raise awareness and also raise money for, the things that you're most passionate about.
Justin, a few years ago, I think the My Cause game was against the Dolphins. Did you do it that year? You had a pick six in that game, right?
Did I do it that year? I did? Okay. Yeah. If I did, it was Fuel Up to Play 60. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. So.
Is there a competition who has the most unique cleat? Is there talk about what you're doing, or is this a secret to everybody and you show it on the field?
There's a little bit. I mean, there's competition in everything that we do. So there's a little bit of competition. When you unbox the cleats, the first thing you're like, oh, those are sweet. They're not better than mine, but they're good. They're good. And then, so that's pretty cool. I think, the coolest thing, though, that you talk about is, like, I have no idea what most of these foundations or events or, different charities are for. So, I see, like, I asked Isaac, one mission. I'm like, yo, Ike, what's that about? And so I'm learning, and so I think that's one of the cooler things is you see what different guys care about, and that's pretty cool.
Are we doing football questions too? Yeah. Over here. Going to Houston this weekend, what kind of challenge does Watson present at quarterback?
Yeah, no, he's great, man. I mean, obviously he's what makes their offense go. They got a good running game, which helps, a lot when you can run the ball really well. It sets up a good amount of your pass game. But I mean, Watson be able to have the different targets that he has. Fuller's back, in the lineup. Obviously, we all know the All-Pro player that Hopkins is. Having Stills, acquired, whatever earlier in the season. I mean, they're a really talented offensive team, and like I said, they run the ball really well. So it's going to be a tough environment going down to Houston, but one that I think we're up for the challenge for, and I'm looking forward to it.
How much now for a couple of the offseason program? How much of an impact has he made on your game?
Yeah, Kareem's made a huge impact on my game. One of the things that I always talk about is I like watching, other defenses or other guys that have been kind of successful for a while or what they do, and kind of just like to see and implement a little what they do and maybe see if I can take a little bit of that and add that to my game. And Kareem was one of those guys, in Houston the past couple of years. I mean, he played corner, nickel, safety. I mean, they move him around so much, and dealing with that a little bit last year, happened to watch a little bit of his game. And so, it's nice having him here and, being able to kind of talk to him and break down how he sees things when he's at, the safety position and what he's looking for and stuff like that.
Do you think this would be a nice special game for him this week? At all?
Oh, yeah. I think, I think when you guys talk to him, I'm sure he'll give it's another week. Obviously, it means, something a little bit more, but I know he's, really locked in on this week. And, it means a lot to us, to go down there and get a win for him, too.
How did Isaac look to you getting back in there this past week?
I thought he looked great. I think, that one deep pass that Mike caught at the end of the game was I thought it was a great catch. It was great coverage. I thought he did a great job all game of coming up and filling tackles when, he was asked to. A lot of what the Chargers do is, get out on edges and make their backs, one-on-one with your corners. And, that's a tough job for corners to do. And so he did a great job with that. I just thought he was competing all day. So I was excited for him, man. I was happy he got, back out there and kind of reestablished himself a little bit.
Just in terms of going against Deshaun Watson, how much have you guys turned to Kareem based on his time practicing against him, being with him down there?
Yeah, a lot. Just this morning, we normally obviously have our coaching staff kind of break down personnel a little bit, but we had Kareem get up there. I mean, he was with them for the longest, obviously, and he knows what they do. He sees it every day, in practices, when he was there, and so just having him break down personnel, talking about what they like to do, what they don't like to do, things like that. It's a real benefit, for game plan preparation going into the week.
All right. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.